This is a pile of rocks. I'm Fear, and this is Fear the Reefer.
Welcome back to my channel, Fear the Reefer. I'm Fear. Today we're tackling aquascaping, and more specifically NSA aquascaping. When you research this type of scape, you'll find plenty of benefits, including better flow in your tank, less detritus buildup issues, and on and on. My desire to go this route mostly is just based on looks. I think it looks a lot cooler than your standard pile of rocks in the back of your tank. So I've taken what I've learned from watching other videos on YouTube on how to do this, and I'm going to try and make it my own while still using their techniques using superglue. I've got two aquascapes I'm going to construct. With the addition of the Waterbox 220 in my home, I currently already have a Red Sea Maxi 260 and an innovative Marine 20 Peninsula. The plan is that all the rocks, corals, and fish from my E260 are going to go into the Waterbox 220, except for my black clowns, who I'm going to donate to my local fish store for credit. Quite frankly, they bite me, and I'd rather keep my clownfish flipper and flounder from the Peninsula tank, who I've had from the get-go of my saltwater hobby, and put them in the Waterbox. Then the plan is to get a clutch of baby clownfish and start a clown harem tank in the E260. Bottom line is that I've got starter rock for both aquariums, but not enough for the whole aquascape. So for both the Waterbox and the Red Sea tanks, we're going to be constructing aquascapes that can incorporate the rocks that I already have. So I've got this piece of cardboard here. This is actually part of the shipping container that the Waterbox came in. I've laid it out and I've put down some masking tape with just kind of a rough outline of the inside of the aquarium. These are all Marco rocks. I got them from BRS. I've broken down a whole bunch, and I also bought a whole bunch of these large foundation rocks, which I think are great because they're completely flat on the bottom. So you won't get any wobble and have a great foundation. That's why they're called foundation rocks. Duh. Plan is I'm just gonna pick out some cool foundation rocks and then just kind of slowly build out from there. I'm gonna use the extra thick super glue, which is a cyanoacrylate super glue, so it's gonna be safe for the fish, even underwater after it's cured, and some Instaset accelerator. So that'll make it happen really quick. And basically it'll cure up within a matter of 15 seconds or so. I kept quite a few of just medium-sized chunks and boulders. I figured that they could be good little branching out points, and I might need to use them also to incorporate the current aquascape that I have from both tanks for whichever way they're going, just to kind of blend it in so you don't have this great like bonsai tree looking thing and then a pile of rocks, you know, kind of smooth it out. I also have these shelf pieces that I was able to break off when I was chiseling the rocks down. I also was able to buy some shelf pieces, so I've got a nice combination of both. Let's see how it goes. So you kind of want to just find a spot where you will have enough connection points to actually glue these things together. Try not to get any on my hands because that sucks. Okay, so once it's there, I'll hold that in place. A couple spritzes. That. And the box says within 8 to 10 seconds, it should cure. Sure enough, there it is. And it's just rinse and repeat. You find a spot, super glue it, put that on there. Where I've gotten so far, but it really starts coming together once you get a starting point and then you start building. You start with the foundation rocks, and then you just start making a sculpture off of that. If you don't like it, break it, start over. Which actually happened with this piece. I started building something and it just wasn't really looking right, so I broke the whole thing and built back up again. And now I think it has a much better natural feel to it. The thing you got to be careful about is that it looks good from all sides, but that also you don't get too high, because you don't want to get so close to the lights that you can't even put corals up on the upper shelves because they get just bleached out. Now that it's all set up, the rocks are inside. Next up, we got to plumb this thing.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos just like this, and follow me on the whole build of the Waterbox 220.6.